Hey, what's up, Scorpio? Here's your bi-monthly love reading for November 25th to December 8th. Please keep in mind, guys, that this is just a general love reading, so just take what applies. And the energies and messages that do apply, they can switch upon any given instance between you and the person in question for you today. So the best thing to do, Scorpio, is just to apply that specific energy and your message and go ahead and apply it to the corresponding individual that it belongs to. And also, cross-watchers, go ahead and apply the energies and the messages within the exact same manner. Right, Scorpio, you're coming into the reading with the Three of Wands. There you go. And the four cards that popped out for you, the Page of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Two knights, all right. For your partner or the person in question for you, Libra, hey, I said Libra. Maybe we could be dealing with a Libra. For your partner or the person in question for you, Scorpio, they're coming into the reading with the Queen of Pentacles here. And the four cards that popped out for them, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups reversed, the Three of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Swords reversed. You maybe could be dealing with an Earth sign, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn individual. You maybe could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or possibly a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio individual. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Scorpio, I'm feeling like during this time with this individual in question for you, you're making decisions like on your own. The decisions that you've made up until this point, Scorpio, you may not be completely comfortable with them, but I feel like they were the best decisions for you. And I also feel like throughout this relationship, Scorp, like you found yourself not really wanting to try any longer. When I say that, what I mean is like try any longer, like just to rectify or to keep the relationship afloat here. Because I can see here that, you try to, I don't say improve, but maybe for some of you, but you try to like find different ways to communicate with this individual. You try different ways to kind of emotionally bond with them. I just got here too that maybe you found yourself, Scorpio, like having to choose between like your head and your heart too much. And you felt confused about those two areas. And I'm feeling like through this, maybe these moments of like confusion, you maybe either realized that there was a lack of commitment from them or coming from you. I'm feeling like for the majority of you, it was just, you tried to change the way you communicate with them, and you tried to also change the way that you approach them emotionally. But it's just, over time, I feel like through you trying different methods and different ways, it kind of came to the point where you kind of realized you were like, this is not going to work. Like, the relationship was just not going to work. So I'm feeling like that's why at the beginning here, Scorpio, why I said maybe, some of the decisions that you made, you may be confused about them, or you may kind of feel like maybe they weren't the best ones, but they ultimately were here. I can see that. For the person in question for you, Scorpio, I'm getting an interesting energy from them. Like, how can I describe that? It's like they always try to, they always try to like take care of things. And that sounds weird, but hold on, let me explain. It's more of like they try too hard to maybe maintain a certain like persona, or okay, it's like this. It's like In front of other people, Scorpio, you may have noticed that they acted very, very, very different than when you guys were behind closed doors. Now, we usually all do that up to a certain point to, kind of fit the situation, but it was more of like, you noticed that they wanted to be seen within a certain light, and it came out very pretentious, and it kind of came out very fake to you, I'm feeling. So that's why I was saying like how I feel they were trying too hard, maybe within the relationship or within their social circles. It was something like trying too hard to maintain a certain look or a certain persona I'm getting here. And it was like maybe when you guys were, it was just you two, maybe they were very stubborn. They were very, they didn't want to maybe change their ways here. But it's interesting because it's like they would always maybe be open to talking about it, but then nothing would ever change. Oh, okay. What just came through, Scorpio, is that the person in question for you, it's like when you guys would talk about things, they would say all the right things and they would like agree with you and they were like, yeah, sure, yeah. But then they would never change anything. And like they wouldn't make the proper decisions, or they didn't want to make the right decisions because of that, which led you to maybe thinking or believing like they were fake, or they that they didn't care, because it's like their actions did not match their intentions or their mindset here. And I want to say that also too, Scorpio, you may have noticed too, like they would try and say certain things to get themselves out of situations or out of like conflict. There's just I'm picking up a lot on Scorpio that this individual just kind of like was the total opposite of how they used to be, or how you came to know them. It was like they had a complete switch. Oh, okay. What just came through is, go ahead and research this. Maybe Scorpio is maybe your partner, the person in question. Maybe they experienced something spiritually, like maybe a walk-in. That's interesting to bring that up, or my guides brought that through right now. Go ahead and search that on Google if you are not sure what that is or you're unfamiliar with it. Like a soul walk-in. Interesting. I don't want to get too much into that for time's sake, but yeah, that may have happened for the majority of you, or for any of you. That could be a reason as to why. So yeah, go ahead and Google a walk-in. Now, you go ahead and see the information there. At the bottom of the deck for you, Scorpio, you have the Death card reversed. Maybe you could be dealing with another Scorpio. And below that, the Universe here reversed, or the World card reversed. You saw no change within the relationship, and therefore, you guys couldn't take your relationship to the next level. You guys could not... You guys maybe didn't understand each other over time because there was no change, and there was therefore like they weren't present, or they were not listening to what it is that you were saying, or what would be like the main points of your guys' kind of negotiations, or your guys' moments of speaking to each other about certain things. They weren't really listening because there was I'm just getting no change here. Like that's really what I'm getting. And that's why there was no evolution of the relationship I'm feeling here. I just picked up too, they wanted you to change maybe a lot, but they didn't want to change. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck for your partner, the person in question, they have the Ace of Wands here, upright. And the Nine of Cups as well. I hate to put a little bit of a negative spin on these two cards because they're great cards normally, but within the context of the reading here, I'm just feeling like, interesting. They wanted to they like to fish for compliments, maybe, to add to like their ego or something to that effect. And possibly for others of you, maybe the person in question for you, Scorpio, they only really put time and effort or cared about what they wanted emotionally. And I also got to that maybe for some of you, they thought that their ideas were always better than yours. Interesting. All right, Scorpio, if you'd like to book a personal reading for yourself, go ahead and check the description box below. All the information is there for you. If this reading resonated with you, Scorpio, go ahead and tap the like or thumbs up button and let me know. Also, feel free to comment, to share, and to also subscribe to the channel. And also remember to tap the bell so you guys can be immediately notified of any new content that is uploaded to our channel here. Also, Scorpio, check out the playlist section of our channel for the generalship readings for this month for a spiritual approach to your guys' situations, circumstances, and relationships. That's interesting that the walk-in thing kind of came up here. The walk-in aspect came here. Interesting. Go ahead and Google that, Scorpio. Alrighty, we'll see you.